2. We're going to have UKY Blue versus the University of North America Dragons. I'm going to stick to Dragons just because it's a lot shorter for the rest of the series. But we've got Shaka with the BR, got his sights on Decrypted, and Stealthy Llama is going to try and get a two-piece to start off the series.
I know. So, like I said earlier, like these teams are holding the catwalk. They're just kind of staying on top of things. They're holding the high ground, and they're just kind of oh, Pyramid with a
Oh,
nice little
Pyramids.
snipe, the headshot. Oh my! See,
He's
I
going to
had
trade
high
with the launcher.
expectations for this team, and he's already off to a great start. So, I'm excited to see how this is about to go.
Oh, Mace's gonna he was at a disadvantage there with that high ground, was able to come out with the kill. He's just sitting in mid right now, might run into Decrypted here. And he's gonna get the kill there as well. Look, we got Inertia, yep. Right on call. Inertia's gonna clean it up for his team, but then he gets hit by Shaka.
I know. I'm
Oh yeah.
excited to see Inertia play again. That man is a beast. He's also a great guy, and definitely let's see if he can put the team on his back. And I know Decrypted, Stealthy Llamas. Oh, and we got Noble Gerald out here, the boy, and I'm just excited to see this match unfold.
Absolutely. And I don't think anybody's got a chance to even touch the objective yet. But definitely some frags going on back and forth. Noble Gerald. Oh, your boy with the mangler in hand. About to run into
Yes,
Mace and
sir.
see what happens there.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
living up
I wouldn't
living up to
expect
the
anything
name.
less from him. I know. Wouldn't expect anything less from Gerald.
And Inertia's gonna take out Shaka there. But yeah, the mangler, I mean, honestly, one of my preferable go-tos. It's like a 1-2 punch, get a couple shots and get the melee, and it's easy kill every time. Can't go wrong with it, especially when you have that VR in your pocket.
Mm-hmm. I know the BR and Mangler combo just does so much damage. I think we saw a lot of that in the last showcase. We did see a lot of Mangler BR combos, and people were just absolutely getting melted with it. And I even started trying to rock that a little bit more in my Halo games. And we get Pyramid here with the nice Bulldog melee,
Grapple
looking clean.
with the grapple
I
as well
know.
in his pocket.
So we do see our first
Ooh.
flag grab. They're just trying to push with haste, get a little bit of distance with it, and I believe the other team also captured the flag. So both teams are going to look to take out the enemy flag carrier.
You got Mace creeping around the corner. We got to be careful of those corners of the map because yeah, Inertia's gonna get a nade kill easy. Those little corners of the map there, those are death traps for nades. If you if you have to sit there, it's not ideal. And you can see a great example of it there. But yeah, see, I try to avoid those places at all costs. You're basically just
Yeah,
trapped.
the nades are scary in this game. They'll come from any direction. They'll explode at any moment, and you just kind of don't know what's going to happen, and you hope for the best. Honestly.
And when you're in those little pockets like that, somebody tosses a nade at you, you have to leave the room, and you just got a couple bodies waiting for you to walk out. So it's like, yeah, anytime you can avoid being in those tight spaces, I'd go with that for sure. But we
Yeah,
do have
even if the nade
Grito
doesn't.
with the first cap.
Yes, sir. So we do see the Dragons get that first point on the board, kind of, get that momentum going, try and shut down the reigning champions. And we see a one between Pyramid and Decrypted gets taken out, unfortunately. And Pyramid with another headshot with a BR. I mean, this guy's gross. That's all I got to say.
Absolutely. And then Noble Gerald, your boy, coming in to clean up on Pyramid. He's gonna get another kill as well. For you at home that aren't familiar with just the way that time to kill and stuff with Halo works, um, every player starts off with a shield. So there's that initial shield and then just your raw, just like your base health. So as you can see, somebody here, it's Inertia holding that plasma rifle. That's a great weapon to remove that shield. And once your shield is gone, you're basically just a squishy. If you get one headshot with most weapons, it's an insta kill, or even just a melee will do it for you. So for you at home, they're kind of like, why aren't my kills? Why is my gun not working as well? It's because they have that shield on. You gotta knock that shield off, and you see that body flash. That's fair game for a headshot or melee kill every time.
Yeah, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe Halo Infinite does have the highest time to kill in a Halo game. I could be wrong. I swear I remember reading that, but there are definitely moments where I'm like, I'll put a whole clip of an assault rifle into someone, and they just won't die. And it definitely is a little bit stressful, but these guys, they're a lot better than me. They can hit way more shots than I can, so it looks like, it's not too big of a problem for them.
Yeah, I mean, and even if, statistically wise, it's not the truth, it sure feels that way. Because every time I put a whole BR clip into somebody, I'm just like, how are they still alive? And then somebody hits me with a 3 burst, and I'm down for the count every single time. It's like, did I get rubber bullets? Did I get a faulty gun when I loaded in here? But
And then we
also when
and then we do see the dragons
there's
did capture
2-0.
the point. Yep.
Yeah.
So it looks like
it's
I read it wrong. It has the lowest time to kill. I apologize. I was a little off. I remember it was one of those.
I wonder what's the highest then. I mean, it doesn't matter for right now, but got shocked again some headshots. 2-0 in the favor of the Dragons. 6 minutes on the clock. It's not over yet by any means, but you start to kind of get into that mindset of, hey, Kentucky Blue, we gotta ramp things up a little bit, get a couple kills, and at least make it 1-2 before the time gets too short on us.
Yeah, I agree. UK Blue might look to be a little bit more aggressive here, try and at least get 1 point on the board, get a little momentum shift going, and hopefully not get a goose egg at the end of this game.
Nah, I don't think we'll be seeing that at all. It's going to be competitive all the way through. We're going to be here for 3 games, like you said.
I know. I'm hoping. I would love to see some Slayer on Recharge. Recharge might be my favorite map personally. It's a lot of fun to play on, and I might just know the most callouts on that map compared to anything else.
Yeah, we get a chance to see some energy sword action. Didn't get to see a lot of that in these other matches. So, also for the Impaler, I don't think we'll have the chance to see him, rock out the skewer in any of these maps, which is unfortunate for his name. I would have had a good couple puns with that, but it's all good. Maybe next time.
I know. The skewer is honestly such a hard gun to use sometimes due to the reload time it takes. It is definitely like, an A S tier gun if you can hit your shots. I can't, so it's a little bit on the lower tier for me personally. But because that reload time is so long, it takes forever, and when I'm missing every other bullet, it's not even worth it a lot of the times.
Yeah, I mean, when it hits, it hits. It's an insta kill. If it's in your back pocket, it always helps. But oh my God, Inertia with the double nade kill,
Inertia.
And he's gonna finish off Maysky as well with his BR. I mean, Inertia hasn't missed a beat since the last time, leading his team in kills right now. Both teams in the high teens or mid to high teens in terms of kills. So definitely a high frag matchup. Inertia waiting on that overshield to pop in. He's going to grab it, throw it on, try and get into a fight right away, hopefully make use of it. And yeah, the team just jumped on him.
Kind of what we saw in the first game of the first series. Like, both of these teams, like, everyone is playing their part. The kills are spread pretty evenly, and it's not anyone just backpacking or getting carried. Everyone is just kind of fragging out and playing their role right now.
Yeah, and then we got Decrypted here trying to make a push for his team, maybe get it 2-1 in the matchup here. It's 3 minutes and counting. You don't want to get into that panic mode like I was mentioning in the previous round of Capture the Flag. They're trying to keep that flag alive as long as possible, hopefully not to get it reset, but Noble Joe is going to get taken out, and it looks like they're going to send it back to their base for the Dragons.
Yeah, that panic mode is for sure stressful. You want to start playing a little bit more aggressive. You start making mistakes, and good teams will capitalize on those mistakes. So hopefully, they just take a little step back, gain their composure, and just play the game how they usually play it.
Yeah, and then we got Maysky with the melee, Shaka with the rocket launcher kill and defeat I saw there. And then Macy's still making a push with his team. Maybe able to get another cap on the board, maybe make it a 3-0.
I know, a 3-0 lead with 2.5 minutes left would kind of be insane. But, anything is possible. We know what UK Blue can do. So hopefully they get a little stop here and then, start trucking their way forward.
Absolutely. And then, Macy's going to get the back smack. He's got a great view of the map because he's on that catwalk. And we still got, who's that there? That's that Shaka. I think that's Shaka with the
Hmm.
juggles right now. Sliding. Oh, look at that. He didn't get to grab the flag, but the but the slide cancel to kind of get that boost there would have been awesome if you were able to do so. But looks like he is going to get that cap in, so it's going to be 3-0. Shaka is going to get that extra point for the team, give him some more cushion, and be able to take them into the next round or next match,
So
I
yeah,
should say.
we do see Shaka here on the Dragons with 2 out of the 3 flag captures. So he's definitely playing that more objective role. He still is fragging out with 17 kills, but he might be their designated flag carrier. He might be the one that they look for to just kind of walk with the flag and push it forward.
Yeah, I mean, I know what that's all like. I've experienced it during the Bragg House game nights of being the objective guy. I know I was trying my best with the oddball, but we still struggled. But still a lot of fun. If y'all want to come through the game nights every Tuesday, I'll usually be there. I won't be there tomorrow, but I think Gerald will be.
I don't know if I'll be there tomorrow, but we're definitely going to have some people out there putting on a great show. Talk to chat, interact, get to know us. On a personal level, things like that. We're cool people. Everyone's great.
Absolutely. I believe we got Kayla in there. We've got Ryan. We got the new Apex season we're launching off tomorrow. Should be a good old time. I'm not going to be there. I might be in chat, make a little appearance in chat, talk some smack a little bit, place my brags.
So we do see Maisky here with 24 elims, Kirito with 22, and Shaka with 22, and Pyramid with 17. Like all across the board, those are just insane numbers for your entire team to have. It's just showing consistent gameplay and teamwork. And we do see the flag looking to get returned, and let's
There's
see if
just not
they
enough time for
get
them,
the opportunity.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's going to be a wrap for them. That will be map 1 for the Dragons. Newcomers winning once again. Shout out to them. It's a great strong showing for the first map. We'll be going to Oddball very shortly in Live Fire, excuse me. And yeah, I mean, it's hard to kind of pick out what their strengths were. Like it looks like they just worked well overall all around. Um, the Dragons, they've recently competed together just this past weekend. Things are very, the rosters are very consistent, so that synergy is always there. Not too
Hmm.
sure when's the last time this Kentucky blue team played together, but they still, it's not that they played poorly. It just seemed like Dragons were kind of had the edge in this first match. They all, they got the kills in the feed. They were able to work together and move as a team. It was just, some unlucky picks that kind of set them back, and the time ran out on them.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree 100% with you. It's not like UKY Blue played poorly. The Dragons, they just came out on top, and they brought their A game, and they were able to just kind of show like exactly like Team Fear did, that you know there's going to be dark horses. There's going to be names you've never heard of are going to show up to these showcases, and they're going to show out, make a name for themselves, and just kind of just prove like, hey, like we know what we're doing too. And the Team Dragons definitely did that with a nice little 3-0 and capture the flag. It was honestly a very impressive matchup, and I'm still sticking with it. We're going to get a game 3. UKY Blue could probably take this next oddball map, and then we're going straight to Slayer, getting that game 3 going to just kind of finally prove like, hey, like that first game was a fluke, and we'll just see what happens from there.
Yeah, I mean, we saw it in that first series. These are the first time that all these teams are facing each other for the first time. So it's definitely game 1 is always a feeler round. Usually you tend to see things kind of pick up and adjust towards the end of map 1, and then definitely you'll see that huge difference in map 2 where it's neck and neck. Both teams are used to what places in the map they like to do, what guns they like to pick up, what's their nature, if they're aggressive or not. So you'll kind of see that closer matchup once we get into oddball in a moment here. Um, but yeah, I mean, it seems like this is just a year of underdogs. We got Team Fear showing out early. Still not over yet the series by any means, but Dragons starting off hot, setting the tone early, letting them know that although this is our first time here, we're here for the grand prize. We're not here to just participate, get a participation trophy. I don't know what just happened there, but and go home. They're coming here for first place. Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, you're the underdog. We got Super Bowl coming up soon. You got the Rams and the Bengals, teams that you wouldn't expect, and now we have Team Fear and potentially the Dragons looking to move on and face off against each other. Two unlikely matchups. You would have thought maybe one of the returning teams would have done it, but it's time for this map two, going right into Eyeball and Live Fire, and we're looking
Yes,
at
sir.
Stealthy Llamas kicking us off, going for that sniper. Get a couple highlight kills here for us.
I know that's honestly like my favorite part about these showcases. Sometimes is seeing people's skills with the sniper, because they'll click heads, they'll hit no scopes, and I think that what makes the content. That's what gets the people going, and it's super fun to watch. Everyone's different play styles with the snipers.
Yeah, and then we do have Stealthy Llamas picking tower once again, showing that tower superiority. Got the map going on. Um, Maybe better do those resets, get a couple Kelseys in. And yeah, I mean, they're going to pick up score early, keep things moving. 19-0, 4:30 on the clock.
So we do see them. I think I've never personally used that, the charge up pistol, the alien pistol, but it does seem to work very well. I always forget that you can, you charge it up, but it looks like, that was just a quick little one time pick with it and just move on.
Yeah, it's definitely just more of like a shield melter. So if you ever get that shield off with a fully charged shot, it is helpful. But I think that's more of a high tier, high skill player type of weapon, something that I am not by any means. So I usually try to avoid it. But if it's there, I'll pick it up just in case. But we see that score picking up once again for the Dragons.
So we do see, this tower play. Oh, and he swung right into three people. Oh my gosh. That is a thing of nightmares. He turned that corner and there was three people just waiting for him. And like you see how spread out they're playing around the map. You got one on height, one far left in the fields, one on right on that catwalk, and it's just their teamwork and their positioning just seems insane. Usually we see a lot of teams just clump up in the tower, but they are holding down every single angle possible. And I can't even imagine what their comms are like, calling out these rotations, calling out where these players are, and they're really just proving that like they can play as a team. And we do see Decrypted with a nice little pick
Decrypted.
here. Yep, and that might open things up for an aggressive push, but they do reset the ball as soon as one of them gets picked off.
Yeah, but I mean, that was a beautiful shot to be able to see, how they're coordinating as a team, getting all three lanes kind of marked down. If you see majority players taking one specific lane, you could just call your teammates over, get them, to help out in the fight and keep things pushing. But Decrypted with the Mangler in hand is gonna take out Shaka all on his own. He has eye on the ball, but Pyramid is gonna clean up the ball for him, make sure that they can keep possession on Dragon's hands.
Pyramid has some nice little stick from Kirito. And I think Dragons, they're flashy, they're getting these highlight reel kills, these flicks, these spray transfers, and we see Shaka with the sniper and BR. Let's see, does he go for it?
Oh, the no scope.
So
he tried
close.
it again on Gerald. Oh, no, he's gonna get taken out. I'm telling you,
the Dragons are flashy players. They're looking to, just show, hey, we can get content, we can do cool things, and still win at the same time. And watching gameplay like that's fun.
Oh, Macy. He's gonna get a headshot, clean as day, clear as day, and then another cleanup kill there on I couldn't get who that was. Decrypted. Oh, if you would have got that no scope, I would have lost it. I would have walked away. You would have to do the rest of the broadcast on your own.
I'm telling you, watching these players with the sniper is insane, and we do see the Dragons with this first round win. And let's see if UKY Blue can bring it back here, force it to a round 3, and maybe pick up on how the Dragons played that last round and learn from it.
They're both fighting bottom mid for possession of this map, or for the ball. Stealthy Llama is going to get a couple picks in for his team. Both Pyramid getting taken down. He has his sights on Shaka here. Might be able to pick up another kill, and no, Shaka's going to hold it down for his team, for the Dragons. Nobody picked up the ball yet, and as I say that, Inertia swoops in, grabs it. Got an overshield spawning in here in a second.
And we do see them holding tower. Kirito does grab the overshield, So, they might be looking to play a little bit more aggressive now because they know they have that over shield advantage. Oh, no, it's the active camo, excuse me. Still just as dangerous. Active camo is terrifying. Oh! The
Oh,
active camo no
Kirito.
scope in air. That was
Never,
disgusting.
literally, never saw it coming.
I know someone in chat said if Kirito gets a sniper, go to his POV. And obviously he's showing that person was completely right. Thank you in chat because that was such a clean no scope.
Yep, and I just every time I see it with it in his hand, you can tell he's plotting something, but it's just he's waiting for it to hit. And it looks like it finally paid off for him. He's just in bottom mid, fighting for his life right now. He's gonna get cleaned up by Decrypted.
I agree. He just looked, he looked antsy with it. He knew exactly what he wanted in his head, and I hope we see him with the sniper more often now because that was impressive.
Yeah. Back end, Brag House staff in the back. If you see him pick it up, go to his cam only. And then we got a triple kill here by Maysky. He's been holding it down for his team all night. I honestly,
100%.
there hasn't been a moment that I haven't seen his name not in the kill feed. So I know that his teammates have a lot of faith in him. Not a lot of attention to the ball. The score's still low considering there's 3 minutes on the clock. It's still anyone's game.
Yeah, it looks like these teams are just kind of going for picks right now. Everyone's playing a little bit slower in terms of pushing for the ball. But Pyramid, does he get the two-piece? He does get the kill and some damage. And now we see Team Dragons here with the ball. They, finally decided it was time to pick it up and just kind of go from there and play the game that they know.
Absolutely. And I also want to add, I didn't realize this myself, the way these rounds are going. This is round 3. This is round 3 of Oddball, isn't it? I'm seeing from the score down below. And it's still super tight, 3 minutes left, but I guess I can see why they're playing so tight. If things don't work out, it's basically the end of the series for the Kentucky Blue.
Yeah, this is a very tight game. And I would also, like you said, want to play a little bit more defensively with this series on the line. So being able to, just kind of stay on top of things and make sure that you're not making those mistakes, I think is really important.
It looks like they're making kind of a shift to house instead of spending all that time in tower, but Pyramid's going to pick up the the ball for his team, rack up some points, and making his way to 50, to kind of get halfway mark to that score that we need for 100. Not sure if either team will make it to the 100 score cap, but yeah, I'm gonna stop talking. Shaka has the sniper in his hand, and then Nurse is gonna clean up that kill there for him. Hopefully, he can pick up the sniper for himself and his teammates. But yeah, I mean, the flashiness is just showing off all night.
I would be terrified if I knew any of these guys had a sniper in my life.
Yeah. And for those watching at home, you got to get these clips in for them. It's only fair considering they're giving us such a good show right now. Tight map, tight round all the way through.
So we do see Team Dragons. They did take possession of the ball in-house with a nice 70-24 lead right now. And UKY Blue is starting to apply some pressure onto them. And we do see these back and forth picks going on in the kill feed. And let's see how Dragons respond to that.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, with the way they were chilling in that corner, I'd just be tossing nades, hoping a miracle happens and stop them from scoring, because it is creeping up to that 100 objective cap. You have 79, 2 minutes left on the clock. If you're the Kentucky Blue, you kind of want to coordinate as much as you can and get some points on the board for your team. Not feel like your back is on the wall all of a sudden.
Yeah, I think now would be the time to do that, to just kind of be like, hey, we got short time, they're up by a lot, we need to bring it together and just kind of play how we did last time and just, work as a team.
Absolutely, and then we have Decrypted trying to stay alive as long as he can, maybe keep his team, the enemy team, off the ball, but it's not going to work out. He needs his teammates around him to make an even fair fight. That 3v1 is not going to work, and yeah, I mean, this is not something you want to see. You have members of Kentucky Blue just trickling in on their own. Oh, for you guys don't know, Pyramid was just, he knew that the enemy team was on that ledge up there, and there's a spawn point for grenades. He was shooting the nades hoping that some of that damage would get to the enemy team. So super high IQ play, something I never would have thought of myself. But as I'm saying that, it looks like Kentucky Blue is going to continue to hold on to this ball. Maybe make a comeback here. I'm hoping so because we need to see that map three.
I also never would have thought of that. That was really cool. And we do just see Decrypted run into a 3-man. And that happened earlier. And as you can see, Dragons just play so tight together that you're not, it's so hard to get a fair 1v1. Like, it's always going to be a 1v2 or a 1v3. And I think that's what makes a good team is, they know who they need to be with, and they know how to, like, just play as a unit. And we do see the Dragons take the dub right here and close out the series.
Congratulations to the Dragons, 100%. But yeah, I mean, you got to work together. If those with a team like the Dragons, you don't want to be in a 3v1 or 2v1. And the only way to avoid those things is to communicate with your team. Tell, hey, I see
Hmm.
two going across brutes or dummies, whatever you want to call it. I need backup. If we're gonna make a push, I need my team here, especially with the oddball. Because the minute, say by some miracle, you do get the oddball on your own, who's gonna defend you? Is with a team like the Dragons, they're
Hmm.
gonna say, hey, he's by himself. Let's jump on him, get this ball back. It's easy money, easy kill every time.
Bingo.
Can't even have the opportunity to defend themselves.
Yeah, no, I agree. And I just want to say, GG's to UKY Blue. They really showed
Absolutely.
out, and Dragons just kind of came out on top today. They knew what they were doing. It looked like they had a game plan coming into it, and you can tell that this is just a team that knows how to work together, communicate, and just kind of, do what they need to do.